Welcome to PRV Iyer Laya Academy of Music and Mathematics. Welcome to PRV Iyer Laya Academy of Music and Mathematics. Today, after this Taddim Taddid sequence, I'm going to look forward to teach you Taddim Dinna sequence. So it is unique by its own kind. I'm going to introduce you 4 different families. Taddim Dinna family primarily, the master family. I'm going to introduce then the subset within that family, Kedatakadim family, Talang family, Takadina family. Then I'm going to call for a family get together and we're going to have happy time completing this sequence on a good note, knowing each other very well. That's how I have structured this. This has been structured by the yesteryear Vidwans, and I am just forwarding whatever I have learned to you. So whatever the various masters have taught me, I've tried to give it to you in a very, very capsule way, in a simplified way, the best way I can articulate, and so that you understand it easier. So now, having said that, let's begin with Thirukural, the 2-liner, which talks about the dharma, the importance of dharma. Ollum vagayan arivanai ovade sellum vai ellam seyal. What is the meaning of it? ஒவ்வொருவரும் தம்மால் இயன்ற அளவுக்கு அறச்செயல்களை இடைவிடாமல் செய்ய வேண்டும். What does it mean? Everybody is different in this world. One is poor, one is rich, it doesn't really matter. Whatever his capability or capacity is, he should do dharma based on his limits. That's what Thiruvalluvar says. With this good thought, we will get into today's class, an introduction of Taddim Dinna sequence. Okay? So first of all, primarily Taddim Dinna, as I repeatedly tell you, it's the way you express it. Taddim Dinna, Kedatakadim Dinna. All these are expressions. But notationally, you should learn the vanilla form. The vanilla form of Taddim Dinna is Nam, Dhim, Dhim, Nam. That is the vanilla form. And that's how you should play Nam Dim Dim Nam. You should get fluently. Initially it might sound like it's very easy. You should get it to that level. You need to practice quite frequently. So let's look at the traditional form of lesson. Ta Din Din Na, Ta Din Din Na, Ta Din Din Na, Ta Din Din Na, Din Din Na, Ta Din Din Na, Din Din Na, Din Din Na. That's how it goes. How you play the first line, there is a logic. The logic is open, close, close, close. That's the first line. Why I am telling open, close, close, close? When I say open, it is only one syllable. When I say close, it's combined syllable. So when I say nam, that is open, dheem, dheem, tham. When you play vanilla, it is nam, dim, dim, nam. Now I am going to play the last 3 syllables with a close form, which is along with the dom. That is the first line. The second line is all close. Thom, deem, deem, thom. That is the second line. there's nothing required here, because you have to pad all nam dim dim nam with along with the dum. The third one is the reverse of the first two lines. Close, open, open, open. That is, the first syllable alone is closed, the rest is all open. The last line is all open, which is nam dim, the vanilla form. This is vanilla form. So the logic: open, close, 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 open, 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 open. So 1 open and 7 close, or 1 close and 7 open. That's how this is structured by our ancient Vidwans, who made it so poetical. When you play together, simple, it's not easy. You try it. When you try it, you will find it how difficult it is. But this is the base, and this is the logic by which you have to approach this sequence. This sequence you have to play 2 times first. Let me do that 2 times. We'll go into the next development of this. The first phrase you have to play in this form. The second one, you have to change. I'm going to change the second line alone. Ta din din na, ta tha din din na, ta din din na, ta din din na, ta din din na, ta tha din din na, ta din din na, ta din din na. How you have to play? That's the same, open, close, close, close. The second line, ki, dheem, dheem, dum. That's the only change. Okay, the only change is the second line. The second line, instead of the tham in the first syllable, I am replacing with 2 ki. Okay. The third lesson in the structure, tham tham deem deem tham, ta din din na, tham tham deem din na, ta din din na, din din na. It gives the stress and emphasis. All I did in the third sequence, instead of ki, I am playing. So that's why I repeat the same, because you're learning something new. Whenever you're learning some new line into that lesson, you practice that line separately and then combine it along with your 4-liner. It becomes easier because all other lines are familiar to you already. So you have to do, first is the new phrase you practice separately and combine along with the 4-liner, and then you get the proficiency. The next, I'm going to now increase the level of difficulty by changing also the fourth line. The fourth line, I'm going to put a phrase now. Now I'm going to put a phrase and then make it a little complicated, but you will get it. The last line is Thallangittu takkadina. Thari dum dum. Tha chop dum dum. Ki dum dum ki. That is takkadina. All you know, all the notations you know. Thallangittu is the expressive way. The positional way is tha chop dum dum. Okay, that you have to understand. Takkadina, you know, ki dum dum ki, already it's there in your part of your bala padam. Thallangittu takkadina. Now I am going to play the four-liner by making the change in the third, which is tham tham dim dim tam. That also will be there. Thallangittu takkadina also will be there. I'm going to repeat it twice. That's how you have to play. Now I have got you the concept of how you are building the vanilla nam dim dim nam into different ways. Open, close, close, close is one way of playing. Close, 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 close is another way of playing. Close, open, open, open is another way of playing. Open, 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 open is another way of playing. Then you also learned next level of difficulty, changing that into substituting with an equivalent kiki dim dim na. Now I introduced kiki dim dim na from tham tham dim dim tham. That also we saw. That is for the stress. And then the last line change, which is again a 4-letter phrase. That is the phrase. Okay. All these combined together, I made it as a lesson. So till now what we have seen, we're going to do it together. I'm going to give a pause every time so that you understand it better. The first phrase. That's the first phrase. Twice I played. The second phrase. That is the second paragraph in Taddindina sequence. The third paragraph. That's the third paragraph. Most importantly, you should not deviate from the positions. This open, close, 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 open logic, you should not deviate. If you leave this, the lessons goes for a not get that right way of learning. That's not the right way of playing. So ensure, go back and ensure that you play right. The next fourth paragraph. This is the fourth paragraph. Now I will teach you further how to make this into a lesson. This paragraph, repeat it twice and make it the second paragraph. You play only the first line and the last line, third line and the last line. That's what you're going to do. Which is open, close, close, close the first line. is played the paragraph and I'm trying to reduce the paragraph into a two-liner, and when I'm reducing into a two-liner, I'm making it with an interpretation to give the color open, close, 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 and the last line, close, open, 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 and the last line. It gives a contrast to the lesson. It gives a dark shade and a light shade. So that's the reason why you chose the first line and the third line. An interluding line, fourth is a constant. Nam dhim dhim tam tallangittu takka dinna tham dim dim nam tallangittu takka dinna. Now the paragraph is structurally reduced. Now ultimately you need to complete it with a tirmanam. Tirmanam, again by word in Tamil it's called assertive. You end the paragraph with a beautiful mora or tirmanam using the same phrase, because that's the fourth line in the phrase is the key. Using that phrase you can form the tirmanam or a short mora. So the mora is going to be tallangittu takka dhinna tham, tallangittu takka dhinna tham, tallangittu takka dhinna tham. That is the mora. So now we learned nicely a paragraph, then we reduced the paragraph, we gave a contrast of first line, last line, third line, last line, and then concluded with a mora or a short tirmanam, tallangittu takka dhinna tham. I'm going to play this last paragraph, the fourth sequence, into a lesson by itself. Concludes the first family in Thaddindina. I will end this class with a Thirukkural. As usual, as we remember the greatest and greatest of saints, Thiruvalluvar, who had put in pregnant of ideas within these two-liners and make us think, and let's think. Manathirkan masilan adal anaitharan ahula neerapira. ஒருவன் மனத்தில் குற்றம் இல்லாதவனாக இருக்க வேண்டும், அதுவே அறமாகும். மன தூய்மை இல்லாத மற்றவை எல்லாம் ஆரவாரத்தன்மை உடையவை ஆகும். What does it mean? You should not, one should be pure, you should be free of any guiltiness within his mind. As long as he is pure, that itself will take him to a different level, and that's what Thiruvalluvar says. With this good thought, I'm ending this lesson. I wish you good luck, and I want you to practice Thaddindina. You knock your creativity, come out with patterns, demonstrate me what you have, and I will learn if it's anything interesting. Looking forward to see you in the next class to introduce Kittatakadim family.
Mm-hmm.